Hello, my learners. Today we're going to be looking again at David Goes to School. Hopefully, you've already read it once with me. This time, when we read it, it's by David Shannon, I want you to think about how the author uses words and pictures, the illustrations, to help convey the message. In some of the other David books, if you read it without looking at the pictures, it'd be really hard to know what was going on. Let's see if this book is like that or different. I'm going to read it first, page by page, and not show you the pictures. And then I want you to think before I show them to you. Okay, David Goes to School by David Shannon. David's teacher always said, "No, David, no yelling, no pushing, no running in the halls." Now picture in your mind, what do you think the picture would look like? She says, the teacher's talking. She says, "No, David, yelling, no pushing, no running in the halls." So in my mind, I know I'm looking at it, but in my mind I would picture like there's a teacher like going like this, and David is running and yelling and pushing some kid in the hall. Maybe he's doing all those things. Maybe. Let's see if that matches what you think. Yeah, that's match what the author actually did. So they did like a kid version of a picture of David running in a hallway. I don't see the teacher anywhere. I do like how he did it on the paper that we use in class, and he did it like when he was writing as a kid. I'm sure his handwriting now looks a little different. Let's see. David, you're tardy. Picture in your mind. What would that picture look like? If you were the illustrator, if you were drawing the pictures, what would you draw to go with that? See if it matches. That was kind of similar to what I had in my head, where he was kind of coming in quietly like, sorry. And his big smile like, hee. I think that one matches pretty good. Sit down, David. What picture would you draw? In my head, I'm thinking he's standing at his desk being silly, or he's like on the carpet or something. This one, what's he doing? Yeah, and they have a blackboard. That was a long time ago. This must be from when David Shannon was a kid, many, many years ago. Now we have the whiteboards. Don't chew gum in class. Imagine what the picture's going to be. You can try, if you want to, you can always pause and try and draw your own picture to see if you can make your own pictures to go with New David. Gross. David, raise your hand. What do you picture? I like how in this one, the author, David Shannon, did him talking, obviously his mouth's open, but just to show you in more perspective, he also shows a little girl who's trying to do the thing the teacher's asking. She has something to say and she's raising her hand and he's not. And look at her face. How does she feel about the fact that David's not following the rules, but she is? Keep your hands to yourself. Imagine all the things that could be happening, why the teacher would say that to him. Maybe he's going to touch someone and mess them up. Maybe he's going to put his fingers up his nose. He's done that before. Maybe he's touching the art before he's supposed to touch the art. I don't know what happens. Not only is he using his hands instead of a paintbrush, he's about to grab that girl's hair with his paint hand. Fortunately, they're both red, but still. Pay attention! I've had people tell me that before. Think of all the things he's seeing instead of paying attention to the teacher. What does he notice? Look at the different shapes the clouds are in. There's like a cool science experiment over here. The globe maybe he's looking at. Way more fun than what the teacher's saying. Wait your turn, David. What are the different things he could be waiting his turn for? If you were the illustrator, you could pick anyone you want. Maybe he has to wait his turn to be in line to go out to recess. Maybe he has to wait his turn to pack up his stuff to go home. Maybe he has to wait his turn to share. In this case, what did David Shannon decide he had to wait his turn for? I don't care who started it. I wonder what they started. What would you do? What happened? David, recess is over. So if it's saying that, that means everyone's probably inside except for David. Yep. Shh. Think of all the places and all the reasons why the teacher would say shh to David. Which one did David Shannon choose to show? Where are they? What is he doing? And then what is she thinking about that? He doesn't even have his book open. He's using it like drums. She's trying to read. Again? Why would the teacher say that? What are the different possibilities? Which one would you draw? Which one did David Shannon draw? What does he need to do? Looks like the potty dance to me. That's it, mister. You're staying after school. Uh-oh. He must have done something bad. I wonder what he could have done that would make the teacher have him stay after school. Or stay in at recess or something. Let's see, what did David Shannon choose? Yep, and he even drew his little dog. We've seen that dog in other books. Look at how surprised he looks. He's like, what? I'm not supposed to draw all over my desk, are you sure? David, have you finished? And look, he has. Sparkly clean. See, he's fast at making mistakes, but he's also fast at fixing things. Good job, David. What do you think the teacher would do when she says good job? She gives him a star. What else could she be doing when she says good job? Yes, David, you can go home now. I like this part because look, that little girl that was kind of mad at him all day, is she still mad at him? No, they're still friends. She understands. Maybe they'll even play ball with this other boy. Okay, so if you can do your own stories in pictures like this, that's also something you can do too. If you take words from someone else's story, you can make your own illustrations if you like to draw. Or you could take someone's illustrations and write your own words if you really like to write. Fun adventures.